Today on My Shanty Gadgets, we're making a delicious Philly cheesesteak with peppers and onions. So let's get started. Yeah, to make our delicious Philly cheesesteak, we have a chuck steak here that we cooked yesterday and we're going to use it up today. We have a half a red pepper, a half a green pepper, and a half a yellow onion. And 4 slices of cheese, yeah, American cheese, and a nice roll. Yeah, this is going to be good. Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of our way for now. We'll put it aside. Okay, let's go ahead and slice up some of our chuck steak. Boy, that's quite a bit there. Okay, now if you see some with too much fat in it, you can always trim it out when you cut it in half again. So let's do that. We'll put this aside for a minute. We'll take these pieces, which that's not too bad. We'll just go ahead and cut them in half again. How about this one? Yeah, that's not too bad either. The fat adds a little flavor to the cheesesteak and keeps it from drying out too, so. But you can cut out some of it, just like that. This one has quite a bit, so you can trim it up. Same with this one. And this one. Okay, that's quite a bit of meat there to make one cheesesteak. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and do it because we love our cheesesteaks with a lot of steak in there. Yeah. All right, let's chop it up a little bit. Into like bite-sized chunks, you know. And you can try to go across the grain if you can do it. Now you can see that this steak is pretty medium rare here, so it won't take much to cook it, and all we're really doing is reheating it, you know. But it's still really tender. So we don't want to overcook it and make it chewy, so we're going to put this in like last and reheat it up good. And then we'll add our cheese and make our nice cheesesteak. Yeah. Let's get rid of this piece of fat. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty lot of meat there. Let's go ahead and put it in a bowl. Boy, that's a lot of meat right there. Well, there you have it, our roast beef. And that started out as a chuck roast, and we turned it into 2 really delicious chuck steaks yesterday, and I'll put a link in the description for that down below. It really turned out delicious. Alright, now we're going to have a cheesesteak out of it. Yeah, a Philly cheesesteak. Okay, let's put this aside for now. Okay, now we got to clean our board, and I'll bring you back. Okay, now let's go ahead and slice up our onion. Break them up a little. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put them in a bowl. Now we'll take our green pepper, slice that up. Okay, we'll put those in a bowl. Now we'll slice up our red pepper. Okay, we'll put those in a bowl. Okay guys, here's our ingredients to make our delicious Philly cheesesteak. We have about a pound of chuck roast meat that we cooked yesterday. Yeah, this is good. And we have half a red pepper, half a green pepper, and a half of a yellow onion there. And back here we have 4 slices of cheese, and we have a nice sub roll right here. Yeah, that ought to do it. Yeah, that's a lot of meat right there. This is going to be a big one. Okay, let's get our cast iron pan out and start cooking. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's set our burner to medium high, and we'll put a little oil in the pan, and we'll let that get nice and hot. Okay, our pan's nice and hot. Now we're going to go ahead and add our red and green bell peppers and our onions. Okay, now we're going to cook our onions until they become a little translucent, but are still crunchy, and then they'll be done. So let's go ahead and keep an eye on these. We'll stir fry these up good. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Yeah, they're getting better. They're looking pretty good. Okay, we'll let them cook a little bit longer and they should be almost done. Okay, let's give them another stir. Okay, they're about done. They're getting a little translucent. So that's good. Okay. Now we're going to lower our burner temp to medium-low. Now we're going to add our beautiful chuck steak that we sliced up. And yesterday we made a chuck roast into 2 delicious chuck steaks that we salt brined and we reverse seared them. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. That really turned out good. This is really tender. All right, let's put that in there. Okay. Now we're going to add a little salt. And a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And we're going to mix that in. Now we don't have to cook the steak, it's already pre-cooked. All we're doing is warming it up good. Boy, does that smell good. It looks to be quite a bit in there. I bet you we could make 2 cheesesteaks out of this. Yeah. Okay, that's about done. Let's shut off our burner. Now we're going to go ahead and take our nice sub roll here and we're going to open that up and see how much we can get in there. First, we're going to put some cheese on there. Because we like our cheese. Yeah. All right, let's see how much we can get on there. All right, let's try it. Wow, that's a lot. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to close this one up. But we'll give it a shot though, huh? Boy, that's a lot of meat on there. Yep. Wow. Can you see it? Yeah. Let's see if we can get a little more. Okay. Wow. That's just big. Okay. How is it everything I make is so big? Okay. We're going to put some cheese on top of there. Just like that. And there you have it. Our beautiful Philly cheesesteak with red and green bell peppers and onions. And plenty of roast beef. Yeah. Okay, I can't wait to get into that. So let's put it aside for a minute and have a taste test. Yep, looks like we could have made 2 out of it. Well, there you have it, guys. Our delicious Philly cheesesteak with red and green bell peppers and onions. Yeah, and plenty of roast beef. It's just loaded with roast beef and loaded with cheese. Let's put a little bit more salt on there. And a little bit of pepper, because we like our pepper. Boy, is that huge. Now the roast beef that we used here came from a chuck roast that we made the other day, and we turned it into 2 beautiful chuck steaks that we dry brined and reverse seared. So I'll put a link in the description for that. Boy, is that good too. Check it out. Okay, let's see if we can fold this up a little better and cut it in half and have a taste test. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can fold this up a little better. Wow, is that loaded? It's huge. All right, let's cut it in half. Okay, let's see if we can pick it up and have a bite. Wow, do you see that? Look at that. Boy, you better get a bib and a fork because it's juicy. All right, let's have a bite. Boy, is that good. You're gonna love this. Yeah, let's put it back. Wow. Boy, is that tasty. That is just plain delicious. That roast beef is so tender. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a piece laying here. Let me see if I can show you. Yep, it is really tender. Look at that. It just falls apart. And it's really tasty. Yep, just go ahead and make your Philly cheesesteaks with peppers and onions this way, and you won't regret it because it's really, really delicious. Yeah, you know what would go good with that right there? A nice wobble pop. Yeah, that sounds good. And maybe even a friend, because that's a lot to eat, just half of that. Plus there's more in the pan, you know. Okay. Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Philly cheesesteak. Good.